welcome to your learning today. Today we're going to look at comparing numbers to help us position them on a number line. We're going to be going from 0 to 1,000. Good luck!
As you can see on the table, I have got post-it notes with lots of different numbers on. Some of them are 1-digit numbers, some of them are 2-digit numbers, 3-digit numbers, and we've even got one 4-digit number. Pause the video and tell your adult what the numbers are on the table. We need to position the numbers on the number line as accurately as possible. To figure out where we are starting, I'm going to look for the smallest number. I can see the number 150, that's the smallest 3-digit number. I can see 20, that's the smallest 2-digit number. I can see the number 0. That must be my starting point. So I've put that at the start of the number line. To figure out where we're going to end the number line, I need to find the biggest number. I can see 870, 900. But there's a 4-digit number. I can see 1,000. That must be our end number. So I'm going to put that at the end of the number line. Now I need to decide what number to put down next. I know that I'm starting at 0 and ending at 1,000. I wonder if there's a number that is in the middle of 0 and 1,000. Pause the video. What is half of 1,000? You're right. 500 is half of 1,000. So I'm going to put 500 down next so that I know where the middle point is on the number line. So now on my number line I've got 0, 500 and 1,000. Now I put 500 down because that was in the middle of 0 and 1,000. I wonder if there is a number that is in the middle of 0 and 500. What is half of 500? If you know what half of 50 is, you should be able to work out what half of 500 is, because it's just 10 times bigger. Pause the video and work out what half of 500 is. Half of 500 is 250. So that's the number that I'm going to put on the number line next. So I'm going to look at 250 and I can see that it has got 2 hundreds. That means it's got to go to the left of 500 because it's got less hundreds. So I'm going to put it in the middle of 0 and 500. So I've done halfway between 0 and 500. I'm wondering if there's something in the middle of 500 and 1,000 because that would make it easier. I wonder if you know what number is halfway between 500 and 1,000. I'll give you a clue. You add it to 250 to get to 1,000. $750 is halfway between 500 and 1,000. And I can see that I've got it here. It's got 7 hundreds, so it needs to go to the right of 500 because it's got more hundreds than the number 500. So I'm going to put it in the middle of 500 and 1,000. Now I'm going to look at the numbers that are left. I'm going to start with the smallest numbers and work my way up. You might do something different, but I think this might be the easiest way. So the smallest number that I've got left is 20. That is a 2-digit number. And I know that if I look at the gap between 0 and 250, there's 250 numbers that would fit in that gap. I know that 20 is very, very close to 0. So I'm going to put the 20 as close to 0 as I can. Now I've put the 20 underneath just so that I can get it even closer. The next smallest number that I have left is 150. Now I can see that 150 has 100. So I'm going to look at the numbers that are already on the number line. I can see 250 and that has 200s. So 150 must be smaller than that because it only has 100. So I'm going to put that on the number line. So I'm thinking that between 0 and 250 there are 250 numbers. I think 150 is about halfway in between those two numbers. Now, the next two smallest numbers are 375 and 400. I think I'm going to put 400 on the number line first, just because it is a hundreds number. So I'm thinking that between 250 and 500, there are 250 numbers, and 400 is closer to 500. So I'm going to put the 400 just over halfway. I'm thinking that 300, 400, 500. So I'm using my knowledge of 3-digit numbers to help me put the numbers on the number line. So now I know that 375 is very close to 400, a bit like when we had 0 and 20. So I'm going to put 375 as close to 400 as I can. However, I need to put the 375 to the left of the 400 because 400 has 400s in it and 375 has 300s in it. So it is smaller. 375 is smaller than 400. Again, I've put it underneath just to get it that little bit closer. Now the last two numbers are 900 and 870. Just like when I had 400 and 375, I'm going to put the 900 down first. And I'm going to try and space it evenly between the 500 and the 1000. So I'm thinking 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 is about here. So I've put the 900 on the number line, and then the number that I've got left is 870. So I can see I've got 750 and 900 really close to each other. But I know that 870 is closer to 900 than it is 750. So I'm going to put it so close to that 900 to show that they are close together. Look how close I have put the numbers together. There's only 30 between 870 and 900, and that is why I've put them so close together. I hope that this video has helped you understand how to position numbers on a number line by comparing the amount of hundreds, tens and ones there are. I'm hoping that at home
you can draw a number line and position the numbers as accurately as possible as you can. I've given you some different numbers, so your number line will not look exactly like mine. You're doing a really good job. See you soon.